When we grow older, many of us believe that age will naturally make us wiser, kinder, and more lovable. We think people will respect us just because we have lived longer, but life doesn't always work that way. Sometimes, age also brings habits that slowly push people away instead of pulling them closer. The sad part is that most people will never tell you the truth. They don't want to hurt your feelings, so instead they stay quiet. They smile, and little by little they start keeping their distance. That's why today we are going to talk about something very important but rarely discussed. In this video, we will explore 12 ugly habits that many people develop in old age. These are things that everyone notices, but no one dares to tell you directly. If you recognize even one of these habits in yourself, don't feel ashamed. Awareness is the first step to change, and change is always possible, no matter your age. The first habit is complaining about everything. At first, it may seem harmless. You complain about the weather, then about prices, then about your health, politics, or young people. Over time, complaining becomes your daily language. But constant negativity makes people uncomfortable. It drains their energy and their joy. Nobody wants to feel heavy every time they sit next to you. Instead of complaining all the time, try talking about your life lessons, happy memories, or simple things that still make you smile. A peaceful heart speaks louder than endless complaints. The second habit is talking too much about illnesses. It is normal to have health problems as you get older. Your body carries the stories of many struggles and battles. But when every conversation is about pain, medicines, or doctor visits, people start feeling helpless around you. They care, but they don't want every meeting to feel like a hospital room. Share your experiences, but don't let your sickness become your whole identity. Let people remember you for your strength, not just your suffering. The third habit is comparing everything to the past. Saying "back in my day" once in a while is normal and even funny. But when every topic turns into a comparison, younger people start feeling like their world doesn't matter. The past had beautiful moments, yes, but the present also has its own value. When you show interest in new music, technology, or ideas, people see your wisdom instead of your resistance. Growth doesn't stop with age, only learning does. Another common habit is gossiping and judging others. With age, we see more of life, and sometimes we feel like we know better than everyone else. We talk about who failed, who succeeded, who married, who divorced, who gained weight, and so on. But gossip destroys trust. When people hear you talking badly about others, they start wondering what you say about them when they're not around. True wisdom is kind and quiet. It focuses on ideas, not on tearing people down. Many older people also start ignoring their appearance and personal hygiene. They think there is no reason to care anymore. But looking clean and well-kept is not about trying to look young. It is about respecting yourself and respecting the people around you. Clean clothes, a neat appearance, and a gentle smile change the way people feel when they see you. It sends a message that you still care about life. Another habit is being overly opinionated. Some people believe that getting older gives them the right to speak harshly or always correct others. But being right is not more important than being kind. When you share your opinions with softness and respect, people will listen. But when you force them, they will resist. People may forget your words, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Many older people also develop a victim mindset. They keep saying things like, "I sacrificed everything for my family, and now no one cares about me." These feelings can be real and painful. But guilt-tripping others only creates distance, not love. Love grows through gratitude, not through blame. Attitude. When you stay curious, your mind stays alive. When you ask your grandchildren to teach you something, you are not becoming smaller, you are becoming closer to them. Growth builds stronger bonds. Dominating conversations is another problem. Yes, you have life stories and they matter, but so do the stories of others. When you talk non-stop and never listen, people feel invisible. Real wisdom is not in how much you speak, but in how deeply you listen. When you let others share their thoughts,
They feel respected, and they remember you for that. Then there is bitterness. Life is not easy. It brings pain, loss, and broken dreams. But when you hold bitterness in your heart for years, it slowly steals your peace. It makes your words sharp, your face heavy, and your presence difficult. Forgiveness is not for others, it is for you. When you let go of old pain, you make space for peace and happiness. Some elders also start acting superior just because of their age. They expect automatic respect, but respect is not a gift given with years. It is something earned through humility and kindness. The most respected elderly people are not the loudest, they are the gentlest. Their silence teaches more than speeches. The final habit is forgetting to smile. Many people think their smile doesn't matter anymore, but a smile carries power. It tells the world that you are still alive inside, still kind, still warm. A smiling face attracts people, a cold face pushes them away. Smiling doesn't make you look foolish, it makes you look peaceful. Now, take a moment and think. How many of these habits did you see in yourself or around you? Don't judge yourself. Becoming aware is already a big step forward. Growing older is not the problem, a bad attitude is. The more gentle, open-minded, and kind you become, the more people will want to be near you, and that is real wisdom. If you found this video helpful or meaningful, share it with someone you care about. It might change their life, or maybe even yours.